Hello, and welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Ken. One of the biggest mistakes that married couples make is assuming that they already know everything about their spouse. But guess what? People change. Their likes, dislikes, and even their mindset evolve over time. If you're not intentional about learning and growing together, you might wake up one day feeling like you're married to a stranger. The Bible actually warns us about this. 1 Peter 3:7 tells husbands to dwell with their wives according to knowledge. Now, that means that you have to know your spouse, not just assume you know them. You see, here's the problem. Many couples stop learning about each other. They think that their spouse is the same person they married like years ago, but as seasons change, so do we. Hobbies shift, dreams evolve, even our struggles are different from what they were 5 years ago. When we stop learning about each other, we start to drift apart. And before we know it, you're more like roommates rather than soulmates. See, the Bible teaches that love is active, okay? And in Philippians 2:4, one of my favorite scriptures, it says that, look not every man on his own things, but every man on the things of others. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. This applies to marriage too. If we love our spouse, we should care about what interests them, even when those interests change over time. In Proverbs 24:3-4, it says that, you see, by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established, and through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Your marriage is like a house. It needs knowledge, it needs understanding, it needs wisdom to flourish. So, how do we keep growing together and not apart? Number one, ask questions regularly. Be curious. Ask your spouse, what's something new you've been interested in lately? Or has your perspective on anything changed? You might be surprised by the answers. Number two, schedule check-ins. Have a monthly or quarterly state of our union talk. My wife and I try to, do this every now and then, but I know we should be doing it more often, but it really helps. Do it over dinner, over coffee. Discuss your goals, your struggles, and dreams. This keeps your connection strong. Number three, do new things together. You see, try a hobby that your wife or your spouse enjoys, even if it's out of your comfort zone. You see, if they like hiking, you don't really have to like it, but if they like it, just try it once. You might find a new shared passion. Number four, pray together and for each other. Ask God to help you grow in understanding and love for your spouse. You see, prayer connects your hearts in ways that nothing else can. And number five, read or learn together. Read books, listen to podcasts, take a class together. People train as doctors for years, but we do no training on marriage. We do not do refresher courses, on marriage, but we have to. Learning as a couple fosters connection and it deepens your bond. So in closing, I'd like to encourage you and call you to action, because marriage isn't about assuming, It's about pursuing. I don't think you heard me. Let me take it again. Marriage isn't about assuming. It's about pursuing. Keep dating, keep discovering, keep growing together. Don't let familiarity just lead to neglect. Make the effort to truly know your spouse. Tag your spouse in the comments. Tell them one new thing that you've learned about them recently. Let's keep building marriages that honor God and reflect His love. If this blessed you, just share it with another couple who needs this reminder today. Have a mindful Monday.